Alright, this is one of the dolls that if you watched my estate sale video last week, this is one of the dolls that I got in an auction. And I didn't buy it for this, but I should have. So, because this is actually turning out to be a really good doll. So the first thing I do when I research something is I look for the date. And if you have dealt with vintage toys before, you know a lot of toys from the 60s, 70s, 80s, some 90s, not many in the 2000s, but between 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, they actually stamped on the dolls the year, and that it helps a lot for research. Like My Little Ponies, Care Bears, Barbie dolls, they all have like the year stamp. Don't, you know what, don't quote me on Barbie dolls, because on Barbie dolls they have the original year a lot, and that doesn't necessarily mean the year it was made. I think Barbie dolls is the exception, but every other doll is the year that it was made. So this, on the back of her, she said Mattel 1972. So, and I don't recognize her. So all I did was I went into eBay, and in the eBay search bar, I put Mattel 1972, and I started scrolling through the dolls. And I wish I could do split screen. I am not that clever yet, but one day I will. Someone is trying to show me how to do it. But for now, just trust me. Look on eBay. And so this is a Saucy doll. It's called Saucy doll, Saucy expression doll. There's several people are calling it several different things, but I think the official name was Saucy Expressions doll, Mattel 1972. And so it just looks creepy. And so I'm like, okay, there's no batteries. I'm like, how does it change the expressions? Well, luckily, the first listing I open, in the description, the lady explained. So if you lift up the left arm, her eyes are glowing, it's spooky, and pull it down, her expression changed. Look, she just blinked. Oh my god. Now, oh my god, look at her face. I'm sorry if I say oh my gosh. I will try to cut back on the oh my gosh, because this is really creeping me out. I'm not keeping this. I'm selling this. I want this out of my house as soon as possible. But I am strangely fascinated by it. Look, her mouth open and her eyes closed. Oh, I'm pulling her hairnet. So she has a hairnet. It just, when she was in her original box, no one took the hairnet off. So she has her original shoes, her original underwear, her original dress. She's just missing her box. So the problem with this is it's on eBay, on completed listings. It goes anywhere between $25 up to $100. Ooh, did you see that creepy look? Anywhere between $25 to $145. So the $145 one was the original box. The $25 one, I will assume that it didn't work. Look, her eyes are crossed. This definitely works. Definitely works. And she has everything clothing-wise original. So, and she has original hairnet. So she wasn't played with that much. I mean, she still works. I'm still going through all her expressions. I wish she had the booklet that explained all the different expressions. So I will probably just price it $100, make an offer, and see. And I don't know. I don't know what I'd be willing to take. I don't want it to go too cheap if it's worth something. But I'm also, oh, look at that. I really want it out of my house. These are one of those dolls that wake up in the middle of the night and come after you. Yeah, creepy. If you Google it, all the headlines are creepy doll. Creepy doll from 1972. Look at that. Oh my god. This just reminds me of like the Bride of Chucky or something. Oh my god, if someone liked to turn it into the Bride of Chucky, that would be cool. I'm not that artistic. Oh, look at that. That's the scary face right there. Look at that. See, when I first looked at her, this was the expression, and I'm like, what doll would have an expression like that? That's just not right. And so I'm glad someone on eBay explained it, because I never once thought moving the arm. I was looking all over for a battery pack, I almost took her head off. I'm glad I didn't. Ooh, look, cross-eyed again. So anyway, that's how I research how to sell something. So yeah, so the pricing is people have anywhere between 25 and 145. So then I just have to decide how I want to price it. Oh my god, look at that. Let me change her face to a more happy face. It's a guessing game. I could do auction, but I'm not going to do an auction. I just want to do it a buy it now. There, I'll leave her face at that. And then, remember, I got a flat of dolls for like $10. So between her and there's like 10 more dolls here, and I bought it for this other doll that I already sold for, I can't remember, it's been a couple months, either 40 or 60. So I definitely made my money back. So I'm not gonna, you know, I just want it gone. But I still want to make a profit. That's the whole point of this. But is she not creepy? And she works. Anyway, this is the importance of looking everything up. Because you know what? I almost wasn't even gonna mess with that Trey dolls. I thought I already pulled all the good ones. And the first one I pulled to list tonight is an excellent doll. It's gonna make me some money. Anyway, thanks for watching.